Hi guys, Unboxing USA 1234 here. What we're looking at today is the Buck Metro knife. I haven't had this knife very long, not even an entire day, but this is my first impressions. As you can see, the knife is fairly small. It's well used. I purchased this knife off of eBay for the price of $3.99 with $1.99 shipping. The knife is of a silver color, but you can buy them in any color you want, I believe. It has about a 1-inch blade. I'm not sure the exact specs, but it looks about 1 inch. Close it up real quick. Forgot liner lock. Always forget on this little thing. Okay. So when you first look at the knife, it appears to be some sort of gadget. Not necessarily a knife. As you see back here, this, I haven't figured out what this is. I think it's a seatbelt cutter. From what I've seen on some of my other seatbelt cutter knives, I think this is a seatbelt cutter. On top of the alleged seatbelt cutter says Buck. On the back it says Taiwan. Now those are two words that, in my opinion, should never go together. I think Bucks should be made in America. Not trying to offend anyone from Taiwan, but I'm just saying Bucks should be made in America. So the knife feels like it's put together pretty well. As you can see though, it's been cleaned up a lot. It appears to have been in really rough shape at one time. Now the blade itself has a thumb hole in it for easy opening, but there is no easy opening with this knife. The blade is short and stubby. In this it's not very sharp, but I assume that's just because it's been used too much. The blade's actually a little bit messed up from some amateur sharpening. The blade, I can't show it in the video because it's so small. The blade reads 759T. Now I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if that's the model number, if that's some sort of name they have for the steel that's used. I don't know. Please excuse, you probably can tell I have some allergies. It is allergy season. I understand if that's a little unprofessional, but there's no other way I'm going to be able to make this video for the next 2 or 3 months. The knife is it's pretty cool. Do I see myself carrying it? No, I do not. Do I see it maybe giving it to my mom to put in the car? Well, her car actually, to put in her car and cut to cut her seatbelt with, maybe, you know. But I'd want to get her something with a bigger blade because you know, now that I'm out of the house, I feel like she's a little unprotected, so I'd like to give her something a little bit bigger, you know. Give her a bigger blade. But this is not really a protection knife. This is really a utility knife in definition. It's pretty small, but it's decent. It's not what you expect from Buck, though. I expect a lot better quality from Buck. The steel that's used ain't that great. I'll just go ahead and say the steel ain't that great. I'm looking at it right now while it's off camera, and it just don't look too good. You know, the steel just don't look too good at all. It doesn't hold an edge. You know, it's actually crinkled a little bit and had pieces chip off of it, and that's not a sign of bad steel. I don't know what is. The handle material, if you can even call it a handle, isn't really made out of steel. I don't think it's just some kind of alloy, probably a zinc alloy or something. It really don't look too good. The pins look pretty decent, but one of them down here at the bottom is a little loose. I mean, not loose, but it's a little out a little bit. So I'm gonna be careful of that. If I was going to rate this knife from a scale of 1 to 10, for a tactical knife, I give this knife a 0.5 out of 10. For a everyday carry knife, I give it a 3 or a 4. And for a utility knife, which is what it's meant for, I would probably give it a 6. Because there's a lot better utility knives out there. But for the price and having the Buck name on there, and it is usable. You can use it for a lot of things, especially the seatbelt cutter. That's always good to have. I'll recommend this knife for, say, like a little old lady who doesn't like the thought of carrying a knife, but at the same time needs something to cut her seatbelt with, or just have a little regular knife. I'd recommend this one too. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure that's a seatbelt cutter, and I'll post up there what it is after I look it up in a little while. I probably should have before the video, but just kind of a spur of the moment video. All right. So those are my impressions of the knife. I don't know if you're seeing this or if this is just my phone being stupid, but the video's looking kind of grainy now. I'm sorry for that. Let me pan over to the side real quick. Everything's getting grainy. Okay. That ain't good. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment to Unboxing USA 1234 to see lots of knife reviews, and well, that's about it.